17.
Sassy Chap Games.
Hey yo, what's up?
Date everything.
We ready? All right, let's go. All right, who shall we talk to today? Barry it is.
Hello, beautiful. That's the spirit. I just remembered I've been working on another one of my world-famous Styles Profiles TM surveys. I'm calling my quizzes Styles Profiles now, because it's definitely a thing, I swear. Last time, we took a trip to the wonderful world of cosmetic products, but looking good is only part of feeling good, is it not?
Definitely.
For the next stage of my artistically audacious audit, I've drummed up a series of questions all about hygiene and freshness in a second round I like to call Coming Clean. Oh my gosh, me too! It's easily in my top 5 things to discuss with friends and strangers. Of course, I've ensured that none of these questions are too personal, darling. As someone who hangs out in a bathroom all day, I totally understand the importance of discretion.
Gotta be discreet.
Right, so last time we talked tweezers, we talked makeup, we talked aesthetic. This time around, in the interest of getting to know you more and work out exactly how best to get you at your best, I've got a whole set of queries about the product you like when getting fresh. So, what do you think, hon? Are you up for Styles Profiles TM? Round 2, coming clean. Well, suds me up with soap and foam. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. Question 1 for round 2 of Styles Profiles TM, which is absolutely gonna be a thing. When it comes to toothpaste, which brand best pleases your pearlies?
I kind of like HelloFresh.
Ooh, do tell. Ah, Smilex, the original toothpaste, TM, as their adverts say. I've never understood that tagline. Like, clearly, they're not the first toothpaste. Smilex wasn't even a thing until 2004. And it's plain white mint flavor in an industry standard tube, so it's not doing anything original either. The original toothpaste. Ugh, that tagline's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. A quality choice, though. Gets the job done without airs or graces. A perfectly practical paste. See? That's a tagline that makes sense. Anyway, I don't mean to floss over dental care, but we can't get incisive over just one subject. It's time to think about soap. Real straightforward one, this. When it comes to hand soap, how should it be? Bars or liquid, blocky or squirty? Do they need to be a classic brick or bottles of squeezy wetness where it's at?
Never describe soap as squeezy wetness again.
When you've got it in your hands, should you be rubbing or pumping?
Sir. I prefer myself a bar of soap.
Exactly, of course. I always like to say that there is no wrong way to soap. Well, unless you're using mincemeat or soup or bird's nests or something. But assuming you're soaping correctly, you cannot soap incorrectly. Bars of soap and liquid soap are equally valid, contingent on preference and pre-existing skin conditions. I think the war between bar users and liquid users has gone on far enough. Surely you've seen the debates, darling.
Let's say I haven't.
Furious, angry debates over the objectively correct format for soap. Those who think all soap should be barred, and those who think barred soap should be barred. Only the other type of barred.
Those who think all soap should be barred.
An endless war between solid and liquid. It's gotten so bad that there's been talk of dispensing violence, water torture, bath bomb threats, sun missiles, promises of delivering gel on Earth. A storm is lathering, with both sides foaming at the mouth to scrub each other out. I'm just glad you stopped me when you did. I was running on spumes.
Spumes!
Okay, next question. No questionnaire on hygiene and cleanliness can be complete without discussing sponges. Its absorbency and non-judgmentally forgiving nature makes it a household name in many household. Plus, it's just fun to say, isn't it, love? Sponge.
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 Oh, we're gonna get started and we're not gonna stop, no.
Spongy, spongy, sping. Spongus.
Spongus.
Oh, sorry, I got caught in a word loop. You know when it just gets weird and you can't stop thinking about it?
Yes.
Glad to hear it. Right. Sponges come in many varieties, only adding to their allure and popularity. But if you were offered a lifetime supply of sponges right now, with the proviso that you can only have it in one basic format forever, which would you go for? Here they come! Natural sponges are just adorable, aren't they? Not so good if you got that phobia about tiny holes.
Olive.
Fun and frisky without getting in your face about it. Well, until you washed your face with it, I suppose. They're costlier than your classic sponge, but very worth it for both their relative firmness and porous qualities. Probably my favorite. And that's it for your Styles Profile TM today. This information will be logged and categorized. Is what I'd say if I didn't have a brain that very much didn't behave like a sponge. Or maybe it does, at least when it comes to leaking everywhere. Anyway, darling, I'm delighted to say you passed because you weren't being graded.
Oh, good.
Farewell.
Who else shall we talk to? Bobby it is. There you are.
As soon as you chance upon Bobby's newest location, you find Betty already speaking with them.
Bobby, is that you?
You know me?
Little Bobby Pin. Look at you now. You've changed so much.
Well, yeah. I'm not a little pin anymore, you know?
No, you certainly aren't. You've really come into your own, haven't you?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm a grown pin! And beyond that, I'm a goddamn gangster!
Oh, you certainly are. Look at you.
She pinches Bobby's cheek, which really seems to upset them.
Hey! Stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should stop into the bathroom and see them before you go.
I will! I just... Wait. You know my family?
Of course I do. They come through here all the time, you know, talking about their sweet Bobby. I knew you when you were just a little thing. One pin among many. Even then, you were special.
Gangsters don't have feelings. But if I did, I'd be real touched.
Bobby's gaze falls upon you.
All right, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah. You too.
Bobby sits at the edge of the bed, looking unusually thoughtful. They pat the spot next to them.
There you are, rookie. Have a seat.
I cut off the narrator. I feel bad now.
Yeah, I'm all right. Just weird being back here so close to where I grew up. You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by Hoove. I will. I just haven't gotten up the courage yet. That's real nice of you to offer, but I gotta do it on my own. It's just... It's not about, like, who I am, you know what I mean? My family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more than being another one of the crowd in there. That's the problem, too. They're so accepting. If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're all gonna pat me on the back and ruffle my hair.
Their outfit hasn't changed much.
They're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel. You're perfect just the way you are."
They're Southern?
Yeah, it is. It feels like failing. I spend all this time away from my family. If I come home and I haven't made anything of myself, I don't know. As sweet as they are, it just kind of hurts worse, you know? It'd be easier if they were nightmares. If they just yelled at me and let me be angry. Knowing they'd be happy no matter what I do. I don't know. Am I making any sense here? Well, if I don't, who will? How else am I gonna make something of myself? Nobody else is gonna do it.
Yeah, but too much pressure is gonna make you fall off.
I want my family to be proud of me, not just cool with me.
They are proud of you.
So I gotta be a little hard on myself. Otherwise, I won't have no kind of pressure on myself at all. And then I'll just do nothing. I thought I already knew, but maybe I never had a damn clue.
Bobby stands, dusting their hands off. From what, you're not sure, but they seem to think it makes them look cool.
All right, rookie. That's enough wasting time talking about feelings. We got one more place to check out. I think it's a real winner. You can find all kind of extreme temperatures there. Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens there. See you there.
We going to the attic now? No, we were just at the attic. Oh, we going to the living room? I got stuck on Prissy. You guys think of what?
Work or play?
Play.
Closets, where secrets are kept.
Well, maybe I was wrong. Think of another one to talk to while I try to locate Bobby. Oh. Found her.
Take out that mouth guard. It's extreme makeout time.
Love you.
What are you doing here? I told you to come at 9 p.m. sharp.
My
no,
bad.
No, no! Good. Go and do not come back until 9 p.m.
I think he said 3 p.m.
Go!
When Rebel walks in on you this time, they seem to be unaware of your presence.
We hadn't talked to Timothy in a while, so I chose him, and then I messed up. It said 3 p.m. on his little thingy.
Unlike your previous encounters, Rebel is gazing off into the distance with a strange look on their face. As if they could see through the walls, and they're searching for something out there. Maybe even something they know they will never find. straight away, any hint of softness in Rebel's face dissolves. They turn on you, the mask already back in place. With a disdainful laugh, they raise an ironic eyebrow and put their hand between their legs in a gesture that can only mean one thing.
You caught me in a moment of post-com clarity. Only thing I get sad about is when the poppers wear off. And then it's just until I can find someone new to pound into next week. You want to be the next merry-go-round? Let's go for a ride. Grab the headboard.
Your time with Rebel is, well, any description would probably leave out one of the many modalities of mattress mashing that you experimented with.
Not what I was expecting.
We will say it was creative and exhaustive, and leave it at that. When it's all done, Rebel shows you the door with as little intimacy as an automated checkout machine spitting out a receipt. You wonder how long it'll be before you can walk normally again.
In my defense, I didn't understand. You know who we haven't talked? Keys it is.
Have you heard anything back from Huvier, Hector, and Lux?
Oh, we were supposed to talk to Hector and Hoove.
I would look in the laundry closet, perhaps. Do let me know when it's all taken care of.
Well, I guess we're gonna talk to Hoove. Sorry, Dorian.
Yo, what's up? Man, the nerve on that instrument. She thinks she's so fancy that she wants me to pay special attention to cleaning her feet. That's not a vacuum's job. It's her own damn fault no one wants to play her anymore. If she were nicer, there wouldn't be any dust. Sorry, I just get worked up when people have attitude. Tell her I ain't interested.
All right. And we will talk to Hector in the morning. I forgot about that bit too. Actually, we'll talk to Holly first. Hi, Zoe. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Holly greets you with a spirited wave, the bells and ornaments in her hair jingling with every energetic shake of her hand.
You made it! Thanks for making the time. Oh, sounds like a dream. Almost. There's always something happening somewhere. Everything! Oh, I've got a 5-page resume, which I know you're not supposed to have, but I'm secretly very proud of it. I've been a waiter, a maitre d', a caddy, an usher, a valet, a pinata mascot, a bartender.
You've been a pinata? That sounds painful.
A line chef, a runner, a ticketer, a seat holder, an election official, a Zamboni driver, a scuba diver, a pickpacker, a mail carrier, a timekeeper, and an ice did fod judge for a local junior yodeling competition.
You've been a lot of things.
Oh, the giggiest. The best kind of work for me, personally. Always something new. I can't sit still for too long. Bores me to tears. I need 50 things to focus on, or absolutely none at all. Nope. But I work a lot of hours. But you already knew that. It's joyful, too, bringing joy. Someone's always celebrating something, and I get to be a part of that all the time. It doesn't even have to be a holiday for me or about me. I just enjoy joy, you know? Better than punching numbers all day, unless that's part of the game. No offense to number punchers, just not for me. What about you? What do you do? Oh, sounds nice. Odd jobs. Can relate. It's good to have something simple around here. There's enough crazy to go around, but you know that. I hear you're making a good impression so far. Depends on who you ask. Let's just say, Venetian's Day might be a busy day for you. Let me know if you need some help. I have a side gig running roses to side gigs every year.
I'm gonna need a lot of roses.
Well, you waded through my busted schedule, so you can't be that bad. I'd vote for you, I think. I mean, you made the time to see me with my busted schedule, so maybe you'd actually get things done around here. Don't tell Celia, though. Speaking of which, I gotta bounce to another shift. Gleester in July is really hoppin' this year. I know, right? That's what I said. Anyway, okay. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Now we talk to Hector. He shake.
My love, you have returned.
I have.
There is, you know, the most amazing rush of air in my chest each time I behold you now.
You see Zoe at the very top of the screen, just kind of flittering.
Well, what can I say? You inspire me. You are like breathing freedom.
It's Rebel.
If it isn't my favorite piece of eye candy. I'd say it was great to see you, but that would be an overstatement. It's okay to see you. Reasonable. Decent. You know, I've been watching you, and I see the little hero complex in action.
Who said I had a hero complex?
It's kind of hot. In an unhealthy sort of way.
Thank you.
But tell me, is that what you're doing here with me?
No. No. No.
Lol. You should try being a doormat. You're better suited for it. Well, anyway, you caught me in the middle of something.
You caught me doing something.
Come here. Let me show you.
What? Dude.
Rebel unzips their fly and drops their trousers, lowering themselves into the bathtub.
Try again. I'm peeing in your tub.
I bet you Bathsheba really appreciates this.
See how I'm staring you in the eyes while I do it? It's definitely personal. Relax, it's just duck water. It's good for your skin. And anyway, you didn't really expect me to use Jean-Loup like that, did you? Just to be clear, I have used Jean-Loup like that in the past.
That was something I did not want to know.
And? Why you gotta keep doing that? And I want one of those jacuzzis with the extra strong jets.
Those do sound fun.
Anyway, unless you got something further to say, I'm gonna go back to my regularly scheduled programming. That is, I'll get a date with a certain unnamed sports team. All of them.
Rebel turns away, leaving you the image of their spiky collar and leather-clad backside.
Okay. Maybe we got Hector? So now we'll go talk to Keys.
Have you heard anything back from Huvier, Hector, and Lux? The grades on the walls. You simply must try harder. Do let me know when it's all taken care of.
Okay, so talking to Source.
Oh.
That was an unsettling noise from Wendelin. I guess that Hector we have to talk to. Okay, we'll do that later. Wendelin.
Oh, if it ain't the best-looking owner of this house. I know you're the only owner, but the statement still stands. I've got something to ask you.
Ask away.
Do you know when they will be back? I've got so many questions that need answered.
Who's they?
I'm talking about your neighbors. Did you not notice they were gone? You really need to look around you more. They have been on vacation for the past 2 weeks, and I wonder if they will both come back.
I hope they come back. Now I'm concerned.
I heard from some muffled talking that this was a vacation to, quote, save their relationship, unquote.
Oh, one of those vacations. They're gonna come back and it's not gonna be a good way.
But from what I've seen, they are going to need a lot more than a vacation to do that. Oh, I watch everything that's going on. You see there? I face their window, and I've had a front row view.
Ooh.
Nothing to worry about. Kurt and Rod do a good job of blocking you from their view. Plus, you don't do anything interesting enough for them to want to see, so no worries.
I feel like I should worry.
But Graphic Tee and Cargo Shorts have been having some very serious talks lately. I can't hear them too well, but I can tell by their hand motions that something is going on. Cargo Shorts has been on a laptop at all hours of the night. Oh, I bet they're on one of those dating sites.
Ooh, this is some tea I can get behind.
No, one of them wears nothing but graphic tees and the other is always in cargo shorts. Look, I'll just call them GT and CS for short. That way you don't get confused.
I have a very small brain, very smooth. Only 4 slugs, but we don't talk about that much.
But can you imagine? CS is on the websites looking to replace GT. We love a good scandal. You know what? I'm gonna ask some questions to the pergola next door. I need to test my theory.
What's a pergola?
Come back later. I should have some answers.
We got some good goths. Now, who shall we talk to? Yes, we shall talk to Dante, and no, we haven't gotten the love status with Dante yet.
Lay me on my bro. Ready for your penultimate lesson?
Yes. Let's go.
Sick. Now, part of you must be wondering, Dante, we've already gone through pickup lines, interests, and observations. What other ways could there be to strike up a relationship? Well, shut your silly mouth, because of course there is. It's remembering that there's a difference between talking to a friend and talking to an acquaintance. Alright, take somebody you meet at a party, for instance. Maybe you work together, but in different departments. Or you have mutual friends, but you never hung out solo. Heck, maybe you even chatted before, have each other's socials and chat now and then, but you've only ever had a few interactions. Does that make you friends?
In my book, that makes us friends, but societal-wise...
Whew, alright, good. That's good that you know that. Sometimes others just automatically assume you're friends with somebody just off a few small interactions in real life or on socials. The parasocial paradox is real.
I need to get my priorities straight then.
Like, wanting to make friends is totally fine, right? But damn, nowadays there's objects that have whole dependencies on others who barely even know them. Kinda makes you think. Anyway, let's move on to the next part of the lesson. So, this begs the question. How do you go from being an acquaintance to friend, or maybe even beyond to romance? Well, if you follow the way of the flame, it's all about investing in someone to understand them on a deeper level. Sure, you may have broken the ice, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm gonna teach you how to melt that sucker down. Alright, another hypothetical situation. Let's say this acquaintance is a mutual friend. He's like in your hobby group or whatever. You happen to have a meeting and you want to be closer friends with them. So you sit near them. A topic comes up that you don't have much knowledge about, but they're extremely passionate about it.
I'm gonna listen all day.
What do you do? On the ball, showing that body language, that active interest. You may not understand everything about what they like, but you want to learn more because you're interested in what they have to say, and by extension, them. You're really getting the hang of this. All right, nice job. That concludes our lesson. This is really fun. Have you got any questions for me before we go? Fired up. Damn, then, well, as you could probably tell from our lessons, it's this idea of being sleazy or douchey. As much as I love love, nobody owes anybody else a relationship. That's the biggest thing. You can say all the right things to somebody, but it means nothing unless you actually get to know them. It's the real jerks that don't bother with that and say whatever they can to get what they want. So, yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve, I guess. Of course it does. I have a lot of time to think about this stuff. Peace out, homie.
Okay. Let's go talk to Hector so we can talk to Keys. Make sure there's no Hector in this room. Okay.
You look like you have something on your mind, my beauty. Ha! Of course she did. 20 degrees, could you imagine? What? The nerve. Perhaps. I have a converter around here somewhere. But still, she needs to treat us lowly objects a little less like a baroness. Now then, what was I going to say before this interruption? My love, you've returned. There is, you know, the most amazing rush of air in my chest each time I behold you now. What can I say? You inspire me. You are like breathing freedom.
Okay. Now that... Oh, it's speck of light. Now that we've got the sappiness over with, we can talk to Keys finally.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd be back soon. Any progress on my rider?
Lots of
They've
progress.
done everything I've asked? It doesn't seem like it. You know, this is just like the time I got the lead part in La Vedova, and all the woodwinds pretended they were congested just to take away from my moment.
He is so sweet. I love Hector.
Professional jealousy. That's what this is.
This is not professional jealousy. Nobody wants to work with you because you're difficult.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. I won't be here for much longer. How far along are you with your composition? The sooner you're done, the sooner I can get back to my department. What agreement did you have with the music department when they let you collect me? A friend? You and I both know you have very few of those.
Okay, first of all, rude. Second of all, rude.
My understanding was that they loaned me out to an emerging composer in the theater department, you, to be returned at the completion of your project. No one needed to say anything. Why else would the music department loan out their star performer? Besides, you're obviously an immensely talented artist. I mean, this space alone is perfect. Oh, absolutely.
Why do we have a grand piano in our living room?
I've never seen a set fully capture the bleak existence of a lonely American working from home.
Ouch.
That was a compliment, Maestro. It's a phenomenal set. I'm sure it's serving up all kinds of inspiration. Or did you build it to actually be a part of your performance? Immersive theater is having such a resurgence. I always said it would. Now, are you thinking the audience will wander from room to room as we play, or will you have them do that prior to the performance? You really haven't shared much about the production with me. Nonsense. Of course you are. That makes no sense. Why would the music department lend me to you then? What is that? German? What's a hand-me-down?
She gasps, placing a hand to her chest.
Oh, wait, don't tell me. It's an award, isn't it? Some sort of lifetime achievement?
Oh.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to be a Hanem Down recipient. Hanem Down.
Hand me down.
You know, it's the strangest thing, but it sounds like you're saying, hand me down. But that's not German at all. I'm so confused.
Keys stares at you, unblinking and silent. You can almost see the gears turning inside her head.
What flavor? I had a freshman who used to stick cherry-flavored gum to my underside every time he came into practice. Oh, not at all. Once I got past the indignity, I found I was rather partial to the flavor. Deeply cherry. My flavor speaks to the muses above.
Oh, this is a terrible metaphor.
That's unhygienic. Wherein I am the chewing gum? Am I at least still on campus? The movers threw a blanket over me, and the next thing I knew, I was in this room. At least tell me this is the theater department. All right. So when does a hand-me-down technically get handed back up? And you're sure you're not a composer? Because you trail around in your robe and underwear quite a bit. That's not part of some creative process?
I need to start wearing more clothes around the house.
Though the fantastic red shirt you wear does strike me as rather artistic.
Thank you.
All right, you don't have to be a composer. Perhaps you're a wealthy connoisseur of the arts? So, what you're telling me is that not only did I get handed down without my knowledge, I also have no job, no musical prospects, no financial prospects. You're not a composer, and this is my home now.
You make it sound worse.
Keys gives you a pleasant smile.
Fantastic. Would you please excuse me? I'm going to go scream in the highest octave I can manage.
Well, yes, I finally gave her a reality check. Don't know how well it's gonna work, but she's got it finally. Who else are we talking to today? Oh, we haven't finished Bodhi's quest line? Wait, you think we can talk to the chair lady? Without her being like a ridiculous busy schedule?
Oh, coming!
Ah, busy.
Hello. Sorry for any confusion. I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house. It's hard being an actor.
Jeremy, the cones are starting to melt.
Okay, so morning. 6 p.m.
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
Wonder if it's at 9 p.m. that works for her. Is it 9 p.m.? No. It's 6 p.m. So 3 p.m. would probably work. Does it work for her? We didn't make it up to Timothy, by the way, so we'll talk to Timothy at 9. Who do you want to talk to now? Tuesday through Saturday, 6 p.m. Well, we didn't just test that out. We could have talked to her now. Okay. So we'll keep that in mind because we'll talk to her tomorrow. Because technically we still haven't met her yet.
Oh.
Who did I just bump into that made that noise?
Ah, you are returned. Each sunrise should be greeted with the same surprise and gratitude.
This is who I feel like talking up.
I am, as you might have gleaned, glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too,
I've
Washburn.
been thinking about you.
Oh,
I've
you
been
have?
thinking that we have had our disagreements. There have been several moments I wanted to toss you out on your derriere and watch you bounce, flopping on the floor with your silly modern notions jangling around your skull. But then, I have thought that I have respected you. There are so few beings who would ever disagree with me out loud, much less over time, and even less than that with respect or with curiosity. And so, I am thinking that I may at last have a friend. A true friend. Water, they say, is a universal solvent. Perhaps you are that thing that makes me who I am. You are the stubborn, life-affirming, challenging stain.
I don't know if I want to be referred to as a stain.
Yes, precisely, in the best possible way. Do you accept?
I'd love to be your friend.
I am speechless. I don't have the faintest idea what to say now. Indeed. Yes. Ah. So, new friend, what is on your mind these days?
I have two options. Leave or get him to trauma dump.
Drysdale. And what about him? My other true, if lost, if irretrievable, friend.
Nothing is irretrievable with me involved.
Drysdale. I have dreamt of him. His face has been before my eyes like a veil, covering and coloring my world for longer than I care to recall. I do love him. But do you find that there comes a moment when love itself is not enough? This love was so outsized once that it could hold the mistakes and the pain, but it has deflated. And well, if he will apologize, if he will see what he did and how it hurt me, the love will be free. I will see him anew, and we together will leave that ugly country. Can it be? Well, then speak of my intent to him, and I shall make a dramatic appearance. I imagine he will most thoroughly enjoy that. The resizing of my love for him has opened me. Perhaps to you, if you will have me. I am no longer limited by false loyalty, fear in a frock coat. Do you accept my love? Drysdale and I very soon shall know where we stand. But you, where do you and I stand now?
Immediately went from friends to lovers. Yes!
A drop of water will seek its source, so I shall seek you. Always.
I wasn't... You know... I just followed what I thought I would say, legitimately say in any situation. And that's how I get here. That's how I get get to these points. And I love it. It's 9 p.m. We talked to Timothy. Are you...
Oh, hello. Goodness me, but it's quite late, isn't it?
You mad at me
I
still?
hadn't expected to see you in the dark.
I am a specter now.
Me? Truly? I'm touched. But be honest, it wasn't me you wished to see. It was these beautiful timepieces.
Actually, it was the squish pads on your gloves.
Timothy gestures expansively to a collection of pocket watches in front of you both.
Although, pocket watches, they're fun.
I know I promised to help you with your love life. But if you'll help me care for my collection, I think it will achieve both of our aims beautifully. If you don't mind.
I have no qualms in that.
Oh, indeed it will. There is nothing more relaxing, trust me. And perhaps a little more sometimes.
You take a seat by Timothy. He hands you a soft cloth.
Gently, just like this. Draw the cloth across the watch face. To maintain a pocket watch, one need only use a microfiber cloth. Harsh chemicals or even water can damage the surface and the inside.
I don't want to use the microfiber cloth. Microfiber feels weird.
Pocket watches are like hearts in that way. Well, yes, but what I had meant was that they must be tended to regularly and kindly. A mechanical pocket watch must, at minimum, be kept clean and wound daily.
I would forget to wind my watch. It would just die.
My watches here are all mechanical. I have no quarrel with quartz.
Timothy seems quite pleased. He beams at you, then allows himself to continue on.
My point is that quartz watches require a bit less care in their maintenance. And I say this is a mistake. Sure, that might make them suited to everyday use for everyday folk. But who needs that? How will anyone know you're dedicated and good with your hands if you're using a watch that runs on a battery? That runs along tick-tock ticking without outside help? It's preposterous, really. It's all quite simple, my dear. If you raise the standard of care for yourself, whether it be from romantic or platonic relationships, the quality of caring you receive will, in turn, be much higher.
Timothy looks over at the watch in your hand, as though suddenly realizing you're still holding it.
There now, that'll do. You can just set that down there.
That one's pretty.
Gently, please. Thank you. Your help and courtesy are most appreciated. You and I have been talking for some time now about these things. I hope you have gotten something from these little chats of ours. Oh, my. Well.
I enjoy spending time with you, Timothy. It is so much fun.
I'm most pleased to hear you think so. I have enjoyed our conversations a great deal. I had assumed you weren't listening to me in the least, I must confess.
I always listen.
To hear that you have taken something from them after all, I am glad indeed. I have much work remaining to do, unfortunately. But if you'd like to speak to me again, perhaps about another topic, you may find me at 9 a.m. sharp. Farewell, then.
As you walk away from Timothy, he seems fully absorbed in his pocket watches. Perhaps it's your imagination, but he does seem happier than when you first walked up on him.
9 a.m. sharp. Gotcha. You know who we haven't spoken to in a while? Skylar. Oh, it is 9 a.m. Oops. That's not how we speak to Skylar.
Yo, how's it going?
Yes!
Okay, there's a little tidbit I want to share. You might be wondering how all this dating technology works. Yeah, I thought so. If you're ever curious, you can ask about my mysterious inner workings in the Chat with Me menu. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore? vibrations.
Vibrations?
I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Oh god, yes.
Dateviator technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe. Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness.
Guess it makes sense.
Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now. When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I
okay.
like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term, really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why, when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
I actually get it.
Yes.
And I'm dumb.
Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Ready.
Skylar points to her own Dateviators and invites you to look closely. You see, there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these Dateviators running. It's not doing great. Ding ding! That's exactly the thing! It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief. I know. I'm a sad pair of lenses here. Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. I can barely handle it. Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened.
So, Disney fairy logic? Clap 3 times and it works?
Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me. Good enough, I guess.
Okay. I know better than to disagree with you. So I'm not going to disagree with you, Heartless. Who are we talking to next?
Come give me a little snuggle, lover.
Over a world without life.
Sweet dreams.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Curtain Rod? We talked to the gym ones. I don't know if we talked to these ones.
Come here. Rod waves you over, his voice low.
We gotta be quiet. Kurt is sleeping.
Why would I exclamation point that?
No, wait. He's talking in his sleep.
Yo. You silly.
He's been going on like this for an hour.
You know that textile looks great on you.
Nothing but lame pickup lines and giggles.
That's adorable.
It's pretty hilarious if you ask me.
Wait, what do you mean you like Rod more? I'm cool. I'm like, really cool. Wait, come back! Wait, don't go!
Kurt snaps awake, looking at you and Rod for a few moments as he gets his bearings.
I was doing it again, wasn't I?
Yup. That's right. Line on up and get some schooling.
In your dreams.
Nah, you ain't in there.
You've never dreamed about me?
Sure I have.
See?
And you always a clown in them.
A clown?
Yeah, just like in real life. How about this? Let's get you back to bed and let you have another shot.
You think they'll come back again?
Oh, no, you blew it. Even your mind knows it. Dream a new dream. One where you've got game.
Party hard.
Let's let Kurt get some shut-eye and hope he's smoother next time.
Don't listen to me if I start talking in my sleep.
Nah, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen all.
No promises.
Okay, so we talked to both curtain rods upstairs. Unless there's one here in the attic. There is not. Okay, who's next? We really need to clean our floor. Surprise, 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 surprise.
Oh.
Surprise cabinets.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
It is so wonderful to see you again. Tell me, come stai? How are you? Eccellente. I was just thinking that today is a beautiful day to smile. And then, here you are. I cannot help but smile to see you. I am truly aligned with the will of the gods, it seems. Oh, is that right? I am tickled by your curiosity. I have always loved this phrase, tickled, and it is truly how I feel. I giggle and twist in the warm light of your interest. I am what you see. I am an open book, amore. You know me already. A handsome cabinet with a passion for il ragazzo pazzo and the curves of your body.
Sir.
Surely, you aren't dissatisfied with me already? This sexy, jacketed being before you? Of course it is. I would say I have worked very hard to cultivate a certain appearance. And it would be true, so I will say it. Amore, did you imagine I was about to lie and say that this was all natural? No, no. We are all our own masterpieces, I believe. Truth or dare? Do you like me?
Yes.
Moon and stars, my heart is a great fish, leaping from the icy water to taste the sun. Archiore non si comanda. You can't rule the heart. It is a popular saying in romantic comedies.
I need to watch some Italian comedies, romantic comedies to be specific.
I find it especially true right now. The heart wants what it wants, no?
It wants what it wants.
Your hearts want me, amore. I can well believe it. My heart has been singing your name like a gondoliere.
I heard your hearts. So am I now in possession of two hearts? Am I a Time Lord? Finally.
Are you sure it's not just your eyes? Amore mio, you really do know how to flutter a cabinet's doors. I can admit to you now that I've been trying to sweep you off your feet, but suddenly I'm the one being swept.
I've been known to be a smooth talker.
I can truly say that I have not been this happy since, well, long ago. Ah, amore. Your kindness itself. Thank you. Years ago, I lived with someone. I grew quite close to them. The days we shared seemed to last forever. It was idyllic. They took loving care of me, and in return I kept things organized. I expressed my love for them by creating a space that pleased, where the good feelings grew like flowers in the sun. It is difficult to say, but this was my first love, a true love. I was happy for a long time living in this Arcadia. But as we all know, change is the only constant. Even the most perfect flower will eventually fade and wither. It still burns in my heart to think they might not have known the depth of my love. Given a chance, would I have done things differently? Would I have been braver and told them? Would I have let them go at all? I truly do not know. When I say I have painful memories, I do not mean the pain is from someone hurting me, or the pain of loving the wrong person, someone who would not love me back. I loved them with my life, and then one day they were gone. The moment has passed. I wonder so often where they are now, how they are doing, are they happy? There is so much unexpressed, so much I still carry that, in truth, is not mine at all. It belongs to them, this love, this gratefulness. I never got to tell them thank you. Amore, I have not ever thought I would grow so fond of another again. I did not believe I had the room for such a glorious bloom to grow a second time. But here you are. You are this spring after a long winter, and I could not go on without sharing this with you. It is my past. It is so much of what I carry. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the chance to know you. You are too kind. It feels inevitable for me to tell you now that I love you.
I love you too.
What's on your mind? Familiar? Ah, that. Yes, I might know why that is. I have something to confess to you. This, my life, my stories, it is all from the movies that are near and dear to my heart. I wish more than anything that I could travel and be worldly. It has been such a deep and passionate dream of mine that I think I have gotten lost. I've created a life that was never mine. Of course, part of it was that I so wanted to impress you. I have watched you, and you have fascinated me. But it was never just about you. My spirit yearns for something more. My heart cries out for adventure, for espresso under the ancient archways, and the music and the calling voices. Ah, amore, my love, I am so sorry. Please, please understand. Oh, my love, I sing your praises until the world ends. Amore mio, my heart is a field of wildflowers, swaying gently in the wind, tended to by the earth and sun. I have always wanted a beautiful garden of my own, but to think that it might grow here, in my heart, to think that I could share such a private abundance with another who sees the flowers in striking hues as I make them. The infinite color and riotous beauty beams from me. The way you have made me feel is unreal. This love will be our masterpiece. To have the full beauty of the world, an exquisite you. My life reflects in on itself until I am blinded by how much I see. Amore, you are eternally the brightest star in my sky. Te amo.
Te amo. Oh. I thought we were going to talk to him more.
The way I love you, amore.
Well, look at that.
You are perfection to me, amore. now and forever.
Alright. Who else shall we talk to? Michelin it is.
You find Mitchell looking more pensive than usual. He sits, staring off into the distance, absently swirling a glass of red. He notices you when you approach, and you catch a glint of something in his eyes.
Bonsoir, mon ami. Mon chéri. Sometimes I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing that I forget the most essential things. So just questioning what's really at the heart of it all. There's something I'd very much like to ask you. Do you think there is a connection between food and love?
Of course.
Specifically, do you think that by eating with another, delighting in delicacies, appreciating the ambiance of a fine establishment, engaging in pleasant conversation and the elegant dance of table manners, can these things make love?
Yeah.
Act of love. Do you mean to say that love is created by what we do? This is a beautiful sentiment, and one that goes straight to my heart. Do return soon, yes? I must say I am eagerly awaiting our next rendezvous. I've begun to find you rather entrancing. But tonight I need some time with this glass of wine. That is to say, time to be with myself.
So we need to talk to him during daylight hours. Gotcha. You know who we should talk to? Mac. Actually, is there something in here that we can... No. Oh wait, we can click these text boxes. I found...
Hello!
No, the uwu.
Hello! It's me! Yeah! What's up? I'm Textbox-chan.
A stranger that appears to be cuteness personified jump kicks into your view, striking a pose so adorable it makes you just a little dizzy.
Yep. Gee, those date theaters really can transform anything. Wait, we should use it on the sun!
No.
Think that would work? Oh, that's okay. It'll happen someday. Wink, wink. Maybe DLC or something. Even though UI is on the surface, the ideas being conveyed are anything but. User interface. I hope you talk to everyone here. If it weren't for me, you'd never be able to talk to anyone. Or even quit the game. Trapped in here forever. At least you'd have good company. Look, I know you've been staring at me this whole time, which is the point. But remember, my advice is to listen to what I have to say, not just admire my pretty colors. Yay! How are your dates going, by the way? I hope I've been helpful so far. You're super welcome! Gee.
Is that what that face is supposed to make?
Just know that you can count on me in your romantic quests. Now, I'll leave you to it. Come talk to me again after you've awakened 16 dateables. And just put on those specs and tap that phantom word box you've never questioned before. TTYL! Boing, 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 boing!
There's so much energy in that one. Alright. I'm gonna call it here for the night. Oh, wait. Does that mean I have... just one more to figure out how to find? Well, besides Jeremy, which I need to, we never talked to at 6 p.m. Whoops. Still don't know where to find this one at. 44. And 70. So I just have 3 characters left? Keith and I are friends, okay. So 44 we need to finish up with Bobby, so we'll finish up with Bobby, which we need to go to what room? The Dishy. To talk to Bobby. Hopefully that'll be like the last time we talk to Bobby. So 44 needs to Bobby's quest line to be finished. We just need to talk to Jeremy at 6 p.m. And 70, I don't know what 70 needs. Can't believe it took me that long, though, to figure out how to get to the text box. Is there any other rumors, or did we get all the rumors now? Caught up with all the rumors. Alright. So... 99, we have 22 lovers, 7 friends, and 2 of them hate us. So 31. We've 31 that has a status with us so far. $68 more to go. That doesn't include the 3 that we still haven't found. So, but we'll call it here for the night. We'll get him. A lot of them should be close to being done anyway. Because a few of them we've talked to quite a few times. So we'll see how it goes. But you guys know what it is. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope you guys had fun. I shall see you again real soon. Be kind, everybody. And bye!